How many
It
how
was
many
Muslims on Muslims.
how many Qur'ans do all the sects in Islam believe in?
They believe in one Quran, but they
One
don't believe in
Quran.
one Khalifa.
Listen, one Quran. There's no Khalifa at the moment. There's one Quran, yeah? All the sects, how many times a day do we pray?
5 times a day.
5 times. Once again. One second. No, it doesn't matter. No, okay, I'll come to that. That's a micro variation. Zakat. Do all the sects believe in obligatory charity? Zakat.
It was third, yes.
Yes. Do all of the sects believe in Ramadan?
Yes, but they
Yes.
don't believe in the Eid.
One second.
or
One
the
second.
start of
One
Ramadan.
second. One second. One
Because they
second.
reckon in Iran
One
and-
is
Yeah.
yeah.
Come on, man. Let me admit to that, yeah?
We will. But what I'm saying is that we're talking about the 5 pillars first. The Shahada. There's none worthy of worship besides Allah, and Muhammad is a messenger of God. We all accept that. Salah, we all accept that there is Salah. There are 5 Salahs. Zakat, obligatory charity, we all accept. Saum, fasting, we all accept. Hajj in the month of Dhul Hijjah and to Makkah, we all accept. The Quran, we all accept. The prophets, we all accept. The angels, we all accept. The holy books that were revealed from God, we all accept. What you're talking about are not things that take you out of the fold of Islam. For example, Eid. If a person celebrates Eid on one day or the other day, yeah, it doesn't take you out of the fold of Islam. It's just a celebration, isn't it? You can do the celebration of your child's birthday on February the 1st or the 2nd. It doesn't make any difference.
It's a sinful thing to fast on the day of the Eid.
But
You know
does
that.
it take you out of the fold?
They say it.
They say it.
No, not necessarily. Because the opinion is that if you, according to your research, you believe that it is Ramadan today, even if somebody else is doing Eid, that's fine. You're not going to be held responsible for that because you have done your ijtihad. There is a backing for it. So what you're talking about Salah, let's look at the Salah of the Shias and the Sunnis then, yeah? Do both of them do Qiyam, standing up?
Yeah, they do it.
Do both of them do Ruku,
Yes,
bowing?
yes.
Do both of them do prostration? Yes. Do both of them do jalsa in between prostration, sitting down? Yes.
they do.
Do both of them read tashahhud? Yes. Do both of them do Surah Fatiha? Yes.
they
Do
have
both of them recite from the Quran that both of them accept?
Yes.
Yes.
But when they complete the prayers, they don't turn left and right.
Where do they turn?
They don't. They tap their feet 3 times.
No problem.
They say, "Oh, no problem." Okay, and also they combine.
And when I say
they
no
they
problem,
combine Asr prayer and lunch prayers together.
yeah, even amongst the Sunnis,
Yeah.
combination is.
they do also
is,
combination in the evenings as well.
But does,
And when they
does
recite
combining
the
prayer,
prayers-
does combining prayer take you out of the fold of Islam?
No.
Well,
Does
it's,
tapping your feet 3 times, does
Yeah.
that take you out of the fold of Islam? No, it doesn't.
What
So
about
let's
when-
come back to the main
Yeah.
question. Yeah, we've already established that. So, my name's Zishan, by the way. What's your
nice
name?
to see Jeremy.
Jeremy. Yeah, I think we had a nice conversation
Yeah.
last time. So, Jeremy, last time, I don't remember your answer. Do you believe in God?
I've turned my back on God.
Turn your back.
Yes.
But you.
So
but-
I am in your eyes a kafir.
But then, or a goyim in the eyes of the Jews, or a disbeliever in the eyes
Or
of
an
the Christian.
atheist.
So when you say you turned your back on God,
Yeah.
that presupposes there is a God.
According to religion, yes. According
Do you
to
believe
religion.
that there is Do you believe that there is a God?
No, though I don't believe there is a God.
But if you've turned your back to God, doesn't that presuppose there is a God?
But they you know,
For you to turn your back to.
religiously. I mean, you guys all believe in God, which you can't see or you can't speak to, or you think you can speak to him, but he never answers back.
No problem.
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah, he never answers
So
back.
then, from your
It's a
perspective,
mystery God.
he actually does.
Yeah.
So from your
Oh,
perspective,
he
then-
answers back.
Of course, 100%.
Can you tell me how? So when you speak to God,
Yeah,
how does
yeah.
he answer back to you?
Yeah, I can tell you. So just because you don't understand the language that the other part, for example, when your dog barks back at you, it doesn't
Yeah.
mean that he's not responding to you. It means there's a different form of communication.
Yeah.
Now, a dog whistle, you don't hear that.
No.
Does that mean that the dog whistle, the sound doesn't exist?
I don't hear a whale whistle under the water. You know, there's a lot of
Exactly.
things I don't.
Does
hear.
it mean that it
You
doesn't
can't
exist?
see infrared light.
Precisely. Does it mean they don't exist?
It does exist, but the thing is,
There you go.
if you look at science, where does he exist? I mean, you got to say where. You
Where
know,
does science
where,
exist?
where in the universe does he exist?
Oh, science.
Yeah.
Why is that the measure?
Because 1 + 1 = 2. You know, You have a theory. You have a.
That's maths. That's not science.
Yeah. Well,
And
then
science can't
you
prove
have
maths.
gravity.
Science can't prove maths.
No, I can't. No.
No.
No. So all the
So
maths.
why are you using maths to prove science?
Because that's part of a science. Overall science. Overall.
Not necessarily.
Am I right?
No, you're wrong.
He will tell you.
No, you're wrong.
Yeah.
Because maths has a relationship with science. However, scientists can't prove.
So what
the
about
validity of
physics?
maths.
Is that
Physics, yeah,
science?
yeah.
Yeah, that's science.
Physics,
Yeah, right.
Science and.
So
other
do you
things,
see? So coming back to that
So
point.
gravity. Yeah, go on.
Yeah. So you're saying science needs to be that measure. Why is science the measure?
Because everything, our life is measured by science and
Does
maths.
science tell you if something is right or wrong?
Yes, medically, yes.
Right or
Yeah,
wrong?
yeah.
So if I put-
if you
So if
go
I put
under a
something,
scan,
so if I put something under a microscope,
So-
science can tell me if it's right or wrong.
if it's a cell, if it's a cancer cell, yeah,
So if I put a cancer cell
cancer
under
cell.
a microscope, can science tell me if it's right or wrong?
Yeah. If you're, I mean, what's the point of having radiology?
So
I
define,
mean, have you
define
ever
right or wrong.
have you ever been to a doctor?
Define when a cancer
Have
is
you-
put. I have.
Yes.
So when a cancer is put underneath a microscope, when is a cancer cell wrong?
If it doesn't look normal, that's why you have a
No, you're-
radiologist,
no, you're-
oncologist.
No, you're talking about
and
the,
yeah.
you're talking about the identification of a cancer cell.
Identification.
I'm talking about morality. If something is right or wrong, good or bad.
Okay.
Let's
Does
stick
it-
with good or bad.
Does that tree have morality?
No,
No.
that tree doesn't have morality that we know of. What does that mean?
So what does that? What does what are you saying about a cell, a cancer cell, under the microscope?
What I'm telling
I mean,
you,
is-
what I'm telling you is morality cannot be measured under a microscope. That's why even the likes of Einstein said morality is not something within the realms of science. That's why I'm really interested how you are bringing morality into science when even the greatest scientists have discarded this point.
Okay,
I
so
wanna hear more
morality.
about this.
What about termination of life? You know that they're now debating. You know, if
Exactly.
you're too sick, you know, you can make a decision to end your life. No,
So-
not under under Islam. Of course, all the Muslim MPs opposed to it, but I mean, you know,
Christian would do
But that doesn't answer my point, which is how does science talk about morality? This isn't science talking about morality. This is people giving their opinions about something under a judicial system.
science is more black and white than morality. It is more black and white.
But
It's
does
all
science
more proven?
does science tell you if something is good and bad? Let's stick with that. Does science tell you if something is good or
Science
bad?
doesn't have a voice.
So using science,
Does science have a voice?
using
No,
science, can I determine if you are good or bad?
Yes, you can.
How?
If they put you on some sort of a brain detecting machine,
Right.
and then they ask you a set of questions, you don't have to answer them. Your chemicals in your brain will tell whoever the scientist or whoever the doctor is that how you're reacting to that.
That doesn't.
It does.
How you reacting to something
Yeah, but the
doesn't make it
chemicals
right or
in your
wrong.
brain. Look, you're all about chemicals, yeah?
So if I react to something in a positive way, for
Yeah.
example,
Stimulating, yeah.
yeah, for example, a person will gain pleasure from having intercourse with an
Yeah,
animal.
yeah.
They put that under a brain scan,
Yeah.
and because he's elated, does it now mean, according to your worldview, that that is good and that's correct?
Well, that's not correct, but
But you said according to your
there's
criteria,
an
that's correct.
analysis. The
But according to
analyze
that
you.
analysis, he enjoyed himself.
No,
Then it's correct.
No, you asked a question. You said to me, "Can science be
Can
right?
science
be
determine
right
if something is right or wrong?
Science is a study of fact. It's a study of fact.
Not really.
Yes, of course it is.
Give
So
me
what-
one scientific fact.
So you've got John. What do you call that telescope up in the air? That
It's
is
not
discovering. It's the James Webb telescope. Yeah, it's discovering all new galaxies. It's discovering where time began. Do you dispute that? I mean,
Do I dispute that?
they can go back to when the Earth was born. I mean, that's
they can
before.
go to that
yes,
place.
yes, they can. Yeah, because
Or-
it looks right inside.
Or can they
the-
project the data to that
the-
time?
They can go back. They can travel in time to see how the other ancient galaxies.
So you're saying
formed.
there's time travel?
There is effectively there will be time travel.
No, you're saying there is time travel. They can go back in time.
They can. They're going back in time. So every
So there's
star
time
that-
travel.
Yeah. So don't you watch Brian Cox's programs on
Brian
BBC?
who?
Brian Cox, the professor.
Brian what?
Yeah, Brian Cox. Right?
Okay.
Yeah, you Google it. You'll
So
see
you're
it.
saying Brian Cox time travels?
It's a clock, isn't it?
Well, he travels. He travels. You know,
He travels back in
he
time.
travels 4.5 billion years ago.
Is he Doctor Who?
Well, maybe he just
Yeah,
tells
that's
you
all.
what happened 4.5
No.
billion. So are you telling me how old are Adam and Eve? How old is Adam and Eve?
How
old is the Quran?
That's a side point.
How old
Coming
is
back to this point of time travel,
1,430
I'll tell you
years
because I've
old?
looked into the science. Yeah?
Yeah.
Science doesn't take you back in time. What science does is there's certain things called the red light shift or red shift, and you can tell from when the light reaches us. We can
Yeah.
project using the data. This may have happened
30 years
based-
ago, 40 years, 100 years ago.
No,
Or more.
billion, yeah, billion,
Billion years
a billion years ago. Yeah, they can project.
Was
that
Allah
according-
around then?
That, of course,
Really?
yeah.
So
But-
where were you guys?
One second. So you're saying when it comes to time travel, you're conflating time travel with us projecting the data that we have and the analysis that we have and having an understanding. Do you believe this understanding can change tomorrow? Our understanding of the data?
Yeah, because the theory of relativity can. I mean that you know
What?
that can change.
That can
Yeah,
change.
that-
Do you
that-
believe evolution
Because
can change?
because that what's his name that scientist who was disabled.
Yeah, Stephen
yeah.
Hawking.
Yeah, Stephen Hawkins. You know, he was the one. He was a master. He never believed in God.
So you believe science can change?
They asked him. They said, "Did you believe in God?" He said, "No."
Do you believe science can
It
change?
can change, yeah.
Then how is
can
it fact?
But by progress, by new research,
So it's not
by
fact then, is it?
discovering new species. I mean, it always changes.
It's a changing model then, right? Then why did you say fact?
Right now, it's 1 + 1 is 2.
But that's maths.
Yeah, that's maths.
That's not science.
It's not rocket science, no.
Well, definitely not.
It's
That's
not rocket
mathematics.
science, yeah.
1 + 1 is 2.
Yeah. Right now, I mean, you got a serious problem in the Islamic world, whereby
We'll get to the problems, yeah.
Yeah.
But first, I want to understand.
No, I think.
I want to understand your. I want to understand your worldview first, yeah.
Well, no,
So-
there's a lot of
so-
women after compensation from
So
Muhammad
your
Al-Fayed,
so your worldview.
including Diana.
So according to your worldview, does whatever science
Yes.
say, whatever science says, is that fact?
Whatever science says is a fact.
Whatever. So hundreds.
So what's the point of studying science then?
So
They might
hundred.
as well just
100
chuck
odd.
it out on the curriculum and study the Quran instead.
No, because it's a developmental understanding of our current reality.
I mean, when
it
you went to
doesn't-
school, did you study physics, mathematics?
We did,
Well,
but
okay,
in
okay.
physics they told me Pluto was a planet. Now they've decided Pluto's not a planet. So science continuously changes. 100 odd years ago there was something called the steady state theory.
Yes.
Are you aware of that?
Yes, yes.
Are you aware that there was such thing called the steady state model, that they didn't believe in the Big Bang and Einstein was amongst them? Do you believe that? Well, are you aware of
It's
that
all
rather?
yeah, well,
But now it's
science
changed.
is open to interpretation.
Okay, so it's not fact then.
And it's not a religion, yeah.
So it's not fact then. It's not fact then, right?
So
then why should we
so
use-
your
one
studies
second,
as a
one
sci-
second.
When you studied science at school, it was a waste of time?
No,
you
because
didn't learn anything?
Because I've already told you science is developmental, it's not written in concrete. That's the whole point. No philosopher of science will tell you everything in science is 100%. They use something called the inference to the best explanation, not facts. Yeah. We'll speak later. We'll speak later. So science says the inference to the best explanation rather than fact. Wait for me, yeah? Wait for me.
Okay, I'm done. I'm done here. Can you come?
Then why are you heckling then? Then why are you heckling then? If you're an atheist, then why are you heckling on the sidelines? Come in then. Come forward. Come over here then. Come here then. Why are you being a coward? Are you a coward?
No, you just don't watch TV properly.
Come here. Come here then. Come here. Come here. Why don't you tell me what Jesus is going to do when he returns?
He won't return.
To those people that disagree with him. Don't you read Gospel of John? Where are you going?
I'm done, man.
No.
I'm gonna move on.
No, it was good.
I'm gonna do.
Look, listen. What I'm saying, I'll answer everything that you're saying, yeah? But the thing is, I want you to leave with something. You're like look at the progress you've already made, yeah? I've studied this stuff. You were saying that at the beginning you said science was a fact, yeah?
Yeah.
Thereafter, I gave you a few examples in which you said, no, science constantly improves, yeah?
Yeah.
Challenge.
Yeah.
challenge your notions.
That's why you have universities.
Yeah.
That's why you got.
Challenge your notions. And then you ask me, I will let you finish, make your point, and then I will
Next
respond
time
to that
we're
point.
going to talk about Islamic problems.
We can talk about whatever you want. I actually enjoy
Thank you very
speaking.
much.
I actually enjoy speaking to you.
Thank you.
That's all right. Take care.